Hey friends, today we're gonna start working on a collage. A collage is when you cut out pieces of paper and then you glue them to another paper. This project will let you practice drawing, painting, cutting, and gluing. It's gonna be a great project. Here's what you'll need for the first day. A piece of paper with lines on it for you, a pencil to write your name on the back, a white crayon to do some art magic with, and then some watercolor paint and our lovely doggy dishes with their water and SpongeBob inside. First, take a piece of paper and flip it to the back, to the blank side. Then, write your name and add a little decoration if you want to. If you need help with your name, just raise your hand. Then do the magic trick. Look over there. Oh, while you were looking, I flipped my paper over, and I'm ready to do something magical. I am then going to take a white crayon. I'm going to hold down the paper and draw things in all the shapes. The thing is, I will not be able to see my drawings and my lines until we add the paint. I am going down every shape and filling it in with some white designs. I'm doing lines, I'm kind of doing a lot of zigzags inside of each shape, but I can't really see what I'm doing yet. Once you've filled the whole paper with white crayon, or you think you did, you can't see it yet, then it's time to make the magic happen. You are going to take your paper that you put invisible lines on, and then when you add the paint on top, it will all appear. We are going to paint our picture with the rainbow colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So red goes on top. It's the first color of the rainbow. I woke it up with some water. Wake up, Mr. Red. And now I'm going to paint the top shape. And as you can see those crazy crayon lines that I drew earlier. They're just appearing like magic. This is something called crayon resist. The crayon resists being painted. It's like, nope, you can't paint on me. And since you can't paint on the crayon, wherever you drew with crayon will be white. It's amazing. The second color in the rainbow is orange. So we're gonna move down the paper and paint in the next shape, orange. To clean my brush, I went water, SpongeBob, water. Then I paint in the orange shape. No peekaboo spots, except the white crayon. Do you see the white lines where I drew the crayon? Magical. Let's clean our brush because we are about to paint the next shape with yellow, the third color in the rainbow. Water, SpongeBob, water. Now I'm ready for some yellow. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the next shape in. All done with yellow, no peekaboo spots. My crayon resist looks really cool. The next color in the rainbow is, what's next? Red, orange, yellow, green. Green is the next color we're going to use to paint the next shape. Water, SpongeBob, water. Wake up, Mr. Green. Paint in the next shape. All done with green. Time to see what the crayon resist looks like in the next shape. Red, orange, yellow, green, now blue. Blue is number 5 in the rainbow. Clean your paintbrush and paint the next shape blue. Okay, blue looks great. The white crayon that I drew before looks really cool. Now it's time for the last color in the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and now purple. The purple looks like black, but it is actually purple. You'll be able to see when you paint it on the paper. See? Bright purple. Now I'm all done with my painting. I have all the colors in the rainbow. I have no peekaboo spots. And now I'm done. At least for now. We need to let these rainbow paintings dry, and next time we're gonna cut them into shapes. See you next time. Okay, my crayon resist rainbow painting is dry. And now we're gonna use the scissors to cut on every line in the picture. We're gonna cut all the way across. We're gonna have to do some twists and turns to get to the other side, but I know we can do it. To hold your scissors, your thumb goes in the little hole, and then the other 4 fingers go in the bigger hole. Thumb in small hole, other fingers in the bigger hole. Practice opening and closing your scissors a couple times to make sure you got it, but be careful to watch your fingers and your neighbors. Now, pretend that this pair of scissors is a motorcycle, okay? And the black lines on the paper are the road that the motorcycle has to drive on. You are going to chomp with one hand to get the motorcycle going, and with your other hand, you're gonna turn it like the steering wheel. Okay, let's start at the beginning of the road. Open the scissors and drive the motorcycle in a straight line. Okay, I drove down my first road, and I have a piece of paper that I'm gonna glue onto a new paper in a second. I have a red rectangle. But it's time to drive the motorcycle down the next road. This is a curvy road. So while the motorcycle is driving, I'm using my other hand to steer the paper, to turn it to go the right direction. Ooh, this one's hard. Okay, I got it. There's another shape that I'm gonna use for my collage. While you're driving, make sure that you watch the speed limit. Don't go too fast. You might get pulled over. And watch out for your fingers. Your fingers are like people walking down the street. You gotta watch out for them. Don't run into them. Gotta be safe when you're driving, right? I'm driving my motorcycle down the last road, curving to the left and taking right and left turns. And when I'm done, I'll have 6 different shapes that now I'm gonna glue onto another bigger paper. But I'm gonna take a little stretch break before that. Cutting paper is like an exercise workout for your hands. So afterwards, you might want to stretch. Okay, the next step, of this long project is pick a big piece of paper. Pick any color you want. I picked purple. Write your name on it. Add a decoration if you'd like to. Raise your hand if you need help with your name. And then flip over the paper with our little magic trick. Now our job is to glue all 6 of our shapes from our painting onto this big paper. You will be using a glue stick to do this. Let's get started. Lay out the shapes on your paper from top to bottom. You can go in rainbow order like me, or mix up the colors of the rainbow. It's up to you. But lay out all of your shapes from the top of the paper to the bottom of the paper. Make sure each of them has their own space, not touching each other. And then put the glue on the back of every shape. From top to bottom, side to side, you want the whole shape covered in glue. That way, no flippy flappies of the paper are sticking up. That doesn't look the best. And the more glue we use, the better it's gonna stay. So now I'm gluing my orange shape, not touching the red shape. It has its own space. And I'm gonna press it down with my fingers. Pick up the shape, flip it over, put glue all over the back, and smooth it down with the colorful side sticking up, not touching the shape above it. Okay, I'm down to my last shape. This has been such a long project, but every step of the way has been really fun, hasn't it? First, we got to see some crayon resist magic when we drew with the white crayon and it magically appeared when we painted the paper. Then we got to drive a motorcycle down a bunch of crazy line roads. And then we finally got to make a collage by putting glue onto the shapes and sticking them onto the bigger paper. It's been a blast. Can't wait till next time. See you later.